Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another part of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In the last episode, we took on the next 3 stages of, Seabreeze Coast, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the boss, as well as the 2 bonus stages. And I am once again joined by my friend Calamity.
Yo! Calamity here!
Alright, so first we're going to start off by doing the boss fight, Fugu Face-Off. So,
Yeah.
Can you give us... Actually, no, quick question. Are Fugu fish a kind of puffer fish?
Yes, they are.
Okay, why don't you start off with specifically Fugu facts for us?
Okay, awesome. So, Fugu are, as previously said, they are a type of pufferfish. I don't know specifically what group, and one important distinction between a pufferfish and a porcupine fish, because a lot of people will use those interchangeably. A porcupine fish is specifically a fish that will puff up, but it has spines, and then pufferfish do not. So, in case, you ever go to the zoo, now you know which one's which.
Wait. So you said... Wait, say that one more time, I didn't get it.
Oh, basically there's like birdfish, porcupine fish, pufferfish. A lot of people will use those, at least usually people make the mistake of calling a birdfish or porcupine fish just a regular pufferfish, but that's technically incorrect. The things that are pufferfish are just the ones that have that puffing behavior, but they will not have any sort of spines on them.
So you say pufferfish have no spines?
Correct. So like in Finding Nemo, the thing that people call a pufferfish, that's actually a porcupine fish.
Okay. I'm sorry to keep on interrupting you, actually. Basically, so what Fugu is going to be doing here is, he's going to try to suck you and blow you, so you want to be aware of which one he's doing. He will also occasionally, so what he'll occasionally do is blow out some water in the stream, and you want to hit him in a specifically exposed point on his back. When he's blowing, he'll sometimes send out fish or sea urchins at you, and you can deflect the, you can deflect the fish back at him. But with the sea urchins, you can't do that. You have to either avoid them, or if you have Cranky Kong, you can just hit him out of your way.
Ah.
And sometimes she's going to go really small like that, and so you can just hit him normally because he doesn't have his spines out. But
I can't.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that you can't see him.
That's okay. Okay. So actually, he's a porcupine fish, He's not actually a fugu, because he's not a true pufferfish.
Wait, he's not a fugu?
No, because fugus don't have spines like that. The fugus are perfectly smooth.
Oh, so, another thing, he's gonna get really big eventually, and he's going to, roll around the arena like this, and so you just want to obviously avoid him, because you can't do anything about that. So, fugu fish don't have spines, you say?
Yeah, fugu fish are like true pufferfish. Well, they have no spines whatsoever, and they're perfectly smooth. They're like a balloon. They're like a balloon. They'll blow up and do that sort of thing. But they don't have spikes coming out of them like that.
Oh, that's interesting. So they actually got it wrong in the game.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, so basically kind of what you're calling that smooth patch, the soft spot, that's basically what the fugu would be like all over. They would have these smooth like that with no spikes.
Right. Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, okay, so pufferfish puff up but have no spines. Porcupine fish puff up and they have spines.
Correct.
And so basically what this guy here is technically a porcupine fish.
Yes, he is a porcupine.
Oh, whoops, did it too early. But, yeah, okay. And then you mentioned something called birdfish?
Oh yeah, birdfish is just another common name for porcupine fish. Like, porcupine fish and birdfish are common names that are used for like the spiny versions. Because
their mouths look kind of like beaks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, it's like the birdfish is I don't know if you're familiar with the. I don't know everywhere they call them birds, but they're like those little seed pods that have like all the spikes over. They stick all over your clothes.
Go ahead. I need to think about that.
Okay, it's like sometimes you'll just be walking, and then you'll have these little weird brown spiky seed pods.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What?
I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like, we call them birds, and a lot of other people I know call them birds, so, like, birdfish are because they're round, spiky things.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's just a common name. That's not the actual scientific name.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a regional thing.
Huh, interesting. Okay, yeah, so I apologize for, like, interrupting you so many times because you kept on trying to talk.
No worries.
But, I couldn't even see it coming. Never mind. So if you want to continue on with your, facts about the, Fugu fish.
Alright. I don't know too much more. I guess the last thing I will mention about the Fugu is, as perhaps some of you, food-savvy viewers know, that the Fugu, I believe, is a delicacy, and I want to say Japan.
Yeah.
And part of it is that the Fugu is very poisonous, as are several of its pufferfish relatives. And you have to cook it in a very specific way, otherwise the poison could kill you, in theory.
Like, I remember I was looking it up actually a few days ago, before this, and, what did it say? Like, its poison is, even greater than cyanide or something?
Yep, that's pretty accurate, I think.
And, like, cyanide is, like, infamously a very deadly poison that people use in assassinations.
Correct. So yeah, basically, if you really want to assassinate someone, just bring them to a bad sushi chef, and then blame the chef.
Well, another thing I found out was, apparently there actually is, like, a special... I can't see these guys coming, come on! Anyway. There's actually, like, a specific license you need to have to work specifically with Fugu, I believe?
Yeah, you have to do a lot of training to actually be able to cook and serve Fugu to people, because they're so dangerous.
But, like, how does a test for food... How does that work, though? Because, like, you can't taste test it because, if they did it wrong, you're dead.
Well, I believe they just, like, watch you prepare it carefully, and if you do it incorrectly, then you fail, and if you do it correctly, then you pass.
I guess, but, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you can look like you're doing things right, but you're still actually doing it wrong.
I mean... What if the final test is you have to eat your final product? Like, how confident are you that you did this correct?
I mean, I would believe that if someone told me that.
Yeah, I think that seems like a fair test. Especially because, like, generally as a chef, you try your own creation before you serve it to other people.
Right.
Oh yeah, and then the last Fugu fact, I know that there's also different strains of Fugu that actually have different strengths of poison. So there's a chicken Fugu, which is not deadly. So, if you want to try the experience of Fugu without the risk of death, you get the chicken version. And then I think it's the tiger Fugu, which is the extra deadly one. Which has to be prepared exactly or you will die.
Mm-hmm. So, what is it about incorrectly preparing okay, so I'm assuming their poison is, like, inside a specific organ, or is it, like, distributed throughout their body, like, always?
That is a tough one. Because it's sort of different with different venomous. For example, like, another common poisonous, a venomous fish is lionfish. But because for that one, the venom is exclusively in their spines. So you have to do is snip their spines out, and it's safe. But I think the poison is just distributed evenly throughout its entire body. And you have to prepare it in such a way to both remove, and I think it is concentrated even, like, there's some poison in all the body, and then it's concentrated in certain organs, so I think, one, you have to carefully remove those organs without puncturing them, because then if you puncture it, the poison spills out and contaminates the meat, and then...
Yeah, because that's the worst part of it, it contaminates the meat, not the fact that there's now poison all over it.
Well, but then you also have to cook it a very certain way, otherwise you will still die. So it's like you really have to do a step to, I think, neutralize other poison that's already there. Like
you have to denature the poison.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. Okay.
Although I could be wrong, because I don't think Fugu sushi is something you can do, because I think you do have to prepare the meat. Like, I don't think they'd ever serve you.
Right. Anything else about anything else about porcupine fish in general, or pufferfish eater?
Not too much about pufferfish in general, although there is a very close relative in sort of that same family, but it doesn't actually display that puffer behavior. But it's the cowfishes, which are sort of cow and boxfishes are very closely related. But the difference is that rather than actually being able to puff up, pretty much their entire body is sort of just encased in sort of like this hard armor. So they're actually rather than puffing up, their entire body is just locked in place, and they swim entirely by flapping their caudal fins back and forth, and maybe their pectoral fins. So they're just like locked in place, and they just sort of float forward and backward and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the one I know in particular, the longhorn cowfish that sometimes also an aquarium trade. And part of the fun fact with that one is when they transport them, they literally put like little chunks of styrofoam on their horns, otherwise they'll puncture the bag that they're being transported in.
Oh yeah.
And the cowfish is also very poisonous. It's one of the few organisms that if you try and keep an aquarium, you have to be very, very careful about keeping your water like in good condition, because it's one of the few organisms that when it gets stressed, it just releases toxins and it kills everything. And in an aquarium setting, it also accidentally kills itself.
So, I mean, not on purpose, but it basically turns kamikaze.
Yeah, pretty well, because like in nature, if you release these poisons, you kill everything around you, but then ocean currents will carry it away. But then in an aquarium setting, there's no current to carry away the poison, so once you release it, you're then spewing in poison that you aren't immune to.
They aren't immune to their own poison?
Correct, yeah, once they release it into the water, they're not actually immune to it. So they sort of accidentally kill themselves.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I know off screen we were talking a bit about eels. Okay, so before you get into your eel, tangent, there was a question I wanted to ask. You also, another thing you brought up actually off screen was, about, you assumed this was saltwater. For one thing, I don't know that, but, one question I wanted to ask. I know, correct me if I'm wrong, the reason water can conduct electricity so well, and like humans can conduct electricity so well, is because of the impurities in us, correct?
Yeah.
Like if it was just like plain water that didn't have any impurities in it, so like pure water, it wouldn't be conducting, right?
Correct. Pure fresh water would have no electric conducting capability.
So now, are eels only... Okay, so what happened right there? If you got all the puzzle pieces on these two rocking platforms, there'd be another... If you got all the bananas on these two rocking platforms, there'd be another puzzle piece. So, I missed another one. But, gosh. Okay, so yeah, so eels, electric eels. Are they only capable of doing their job in salt water? Like, are eels only in salt water?
Actually, that's sort of the contradictory thing that's sort of confusing, is that, most, as far as I know, actually, most electric-producing organisms are actually freshwater. And that doesn't sound right, except if you think about it, so, you know how the thing that has the more, salt and more impurities in it, that's the better conductor?
Yeah.
So, in the ocean, the salt water has so many impurities in it, it's saltier than, like, you would be, and it's saltier than the other fish would be. So the electric current would go just right around everything else, so it wouldn't actually electrocute anything in the ocean.
I'm gonna pause you for 1 second. You see up there, there's that secret exit. What you need Cranky Kong here, and what you have to do is bounce on that one urchin-like thing that's on screen right now. You need to bounce off of it while it's in the air, and then grab onto that vine. It's very tricky to do. But yeah, so that's where the secret exit is for right here.
Sweet.
Okay, so if I understood what you just said correctly, the reason why most, if not all, electric-producing organisms are in the water. Oh, great! I forgot another puzzle piece somewhere.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so you say the reason why most electric-producing organisms aren't in salt water is because the salt water is so salty that, and like the other organisms, they're swimming in that salt water, so like they pretty much are filled with like salt as well, correct?
They're filled with salt, but basically by comparison, they're so much closer to fresh water than the salt water that the electric current pretty much doesn't go through any fish in salt water.
Because they're too salty, essentially.
No, they're too. It's the ocean is too salt. The fish are too freshwater by comparison. There's not enough salt in the fish for the electric current to go through it.
Oh, so relatively speaking, they're too pure, you would say?
Yeah, basically, fish are too pure in the ocean for electric current to go through it.
Okay, I'm following you now.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, because like most of the other animals that are in the, Donkey Kong Country are salt, like the tuna, the sharks, sea urchins. These are all saltwater organisms. But then they have the electric eel, and it's like the electric eels can't actually electrocute you in salt water. So that's why I was wondering whether this is supposed to be freshwater or saltwater.
Oh, okay.
Because if it was saltwater, then the electricity should be harmless.
I see. Okay, so I am actually going to need to go back into Rock and Relics because we need to do that, get to the secret exit so we can go on the 4B. And like I said,
so distracted.
And like I said, you need to have Cranky Kong to get to that secret exit. And also, since we pretty much have to go over this level again to get to the secret exit, I am going to basically for one night only, I will show off where the puzzle pieces are for this level that I missed, and but the rest of the puzzle pieces are still going to be in like a separate compilation video alongside the K stage.
Sounds good.
Okay, so do you have anything about anything on penguins? I mean, I know they obviously aren't fish, but penguins eat fish.
Let's see. I don't actually have a lot about penguins. I do have a lot of friends though who are very into bird people, who I could probably have weigh in on this. Not too much actually. I'm really not a bird person. The most I know about are seals, which are very much not penguins.
Oh, okay.
I know a little bit about other Arctic, like, seals and some of the, don't know too much about polar bears and the narwhals, but strangely I know a lot about pretty much everything but penguins. They are very fluffy and very cute. That's all I know.
Okay, so as you saw right here, I messed up getting the bananas here, mainly because I didn't have like a partner with me. But hopefully now it should be better. So what you want to do is collect this, and it's going to be on a timer. Jesus. It's on a timer, so these bananas will eventually disappear on you. So you want to, there we go. And that's puzzle piece number 8. Sure hope this is a heart, because I need, Cranky for up ahead. Nope, not a heart. Okay, so, please be heart. There we go. Okay, so, you need, okay, I guess you could use one of these 2 urchins. So what you need to do is bounce off one of them while in the air, while they're kind of in the air, and then grab on the vine. So you're going to want to preemptively hold the ZRZL if you're using the default controls. And, you know, pray to your banana gods, basically. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay, you see, I don't like it because if you look back on the video where Donkey Kong grabbed the vine, he clearly didn't grab the vine itself. He grabbed, like, right below it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so my guess is that they altered the hitbox of the vine specifically for that moment or something.
Possibly.
But, okay. Okay, no. Oh boy, I'm really off my kilter. So, I got that one puzzle piece right there. I do need to go back into this level to show where the other puzzle piece is, because it's later in the level. So there will be part of the puzzle piece that's in the compilation. So, I guess I'm a dirty liar.
Well, it happens.
Okay, but anyway, let's head on into Sholatol.
Sweet.
Okay, this is actually, probably my least favorite world on, principle of design. So basically, this entire level... Did I just say world again?
Yep.
Oh my god. This entire level... This is probably one of my least favorite levels, actually in the entire game, on principle of its design. So, okay, so for
what's bad about it?
First off, you want to roll, jump, and then use Cranky's Pogo Bounce to get all the way up here. You see how tight that is because the bridge will collapse on you?
Oh, yeah.
So, do that to get the first puzzle piece. But anyway, so basically, this level is like a labyrinth puzzle level, basically. Basically the only one of its kind, I believe. And so, what we're going to be doing is finding keys throughout the level to unlock chests to eventually find the biggest key to unlock the last one. Okay, here's the problem though. For one thing, they're kind of stingy on giving you air bubbles, which is one problem. It's like you can't be stingy on air bubbles in a entirely water world. That, you know, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Another problem is that there are absolutely no checkpoints in this entire level. So if you get to the very end and you mess up, too bad. You have to start literally the entire level over again.
Ooh,
that's bad game design, no matter what. So, I can't really speak too highly on this level because, like, it's like fundamentally designed so badly.
Yeah, that's very rough design.
Like, I mean, it's not a long level by any means, but it's like the principle, the fact that, like, if you mess up at the very end, you will have to start the whole thing over again. Yeah.
I feel like it'd be especially hard if you're trying to play blind as well, because, like, if you don't already know the pathway through the labyrinth.
Alright, that's another point. Like, obviously, I know what I'm... Shut interrupt, but, like, I know what I'm doing, so it's like, that's making my job a lot easier.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, if it's your first time, you know... And plus, it's another kind of bad thing is how the air gauge works. So, if you run out of... If your air bar empties out, you will take a heart damage. Okay. But the problem is, you don't get a full air bar afterwards. You will lose it, you will take a hit, and your air bar will still be empty. And that's a problem. What if you're not close to any air here? That means you're basically sentenced to death, because you can't get air in time.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, so this level kind of like is like the crux of all the problems of a water level in one. But yeah, so I don't think too highly about this level, but can you give us some positive fish facts to make up for that, please?
Sure, let's see. Ooh, here's one that's an enemy that we keep passing these sawfish enemies. I haven't been able to talk about those. Those are pretty cool. They are blade sharks anyway, so pretty similar. We're talking about also would be a really interesting one to make in Pokemon form with the saw shark. That'd be pretty sweet.
So, I guess it's kind of like the age-old question for people who aren't fish biologists, but, what is the point of that? Of the saw-like end of them?
Let's see, that is a very good question. Well, I want to say partially, probably electromagnetic detection, because most other fish that do have a similar adaptation have like a long snout like that. They do have a lot of electro sensors on the top. But I also definitely think that because of the whole teeth factor, there definitely is some flesh slicing that sawfish do with that nose there.
Oh, okay.
I think they do it with hunting. Like, they really go into skullfish and flail it around and stab a few things to death.
Like, they just kind of, like, go in and see what they can catch.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Ooh, also that guy's a tiger shark. He's got a nice tiger stripe on him.
Yeah, this one's a really annoying one because, like, they follow you so persistently and, like... Okay, then another thing is, like, you have to take this key, open up this door, and then you have to move because the key takes a while to, like, activate, I guess, so to speak. Get unstuck! Wait, am I actually stuck here? Wait.
I hope not.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was like... But you see, now I'm almost out of air because of that.
Yeah.
Here we go, Bubble. Okay.
Quickly, I want to mention, because you said how the tiger color of the shark followed you.
Yeah.
That's actually a bit true to life. If you've ever seen Shark Week with Mythbusters, they tested this. So if you're ever sort of just, in the water and if there's sharks around, they basically found that every other shark species pretty much will ignore you and it's okay to stay put, except for tiger sharks. If a tiger shark is hungry enough, it will try and eat you, so it will follow you persistently. So if you see a tiger shark and you suspect it's hungry, you're supposed to just book it, because that thing's out for food if it is hungry enough.
Oh, okay. But,
so that follows...
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Finish what you were saying.
Oh yeah, so basically just like the fact that they have the tiger shark following you is just a very nice detail.
Oh, well, I guess they get one fact right about tiger sharks, but then they get the fact about fugu fish wrong later.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is just the name of the level. I guess maybe it's not supposed to be a fugu.
Okay, but, those were that was the boss and the 2 bonus stages, so in the next episode we're going to be taking on the K stage and then have the puzzle piece compilation. So see you guys then.